Quick little announcement before the video starts. We recently hit 500 subscribers on the channel, and to celebrate, I will be doing a Q&A. So if you guys have any questions and you want the chance to be featured in a video, be sure to head over to my community tab on my channel page. The post looks like this, and the Q&A rules are included in the comments. YouTube doesn't really like to push out my community posts that are like text-based and not poll-related, so I figured I'd mention it here at the beginning of this video and any other videos leading up to this. I look forward to answering your guys' questions. With that out of the way, let's get into the video.
I will play my role for now.
Hey everyone, this is Cypher here. Welcome back, or welcome to my channel. So Dead by Daylight just released the brand new Dungeons and Dragons chapter, which, for context, I haven't played Dungeons and Dragons a day in my life, so I know nothing about this franchise or the games or whatever. I don't really know. But yeah, they've added that to the game now, which is very interesting. This is not the crossover I was expecting, to be fair. And when they announced that the killer was going to be Vecna, I honestly thought we were going to get like a second Stranger Things chapter. But to my disappointment, I guess, we got Dungeons and Dragons Vecna. So this is our new killer here, as you can see. I will get to the new survivor as well. Now, I just want to quickly preface by saying that I am re-recording this, so I already know who the killer is. I know who the survivor is. I know all the perks. I've played as them already. For some reason, my Elgato randomly decided not to capture any of the game audio the first time round I did this, and I only just realized days later, oh shit, it's not recorded any of the game audio. So now I'm having to go back through and re-record it all, which is great, you know, just what I want to do. But hey, we're going to do it anyway. So this won't be my raw reaction, unfortunately, but, you know, whatever. We're just going to cover the content. Of course, this is update 8.0.0, so I will have another video coming out very soon looking at all the changes that we got with this patch. But yeah, without further hesitation, let's get into this killer's perks. So yeah, this is our new killer, obviously, Vecna, or as he's called in the game, the Lich. So obviously we have his power. I might not read it for once. I usually do read the powers, but since I know what it does, I can probably just better explain it in a game. But the first perk we have Weave Attunement. When an item becomes depleted for the first time, it is dropped. You see the auras of dropped items. Survivors within 12 meters of the dropped items have the auras revealed to you, and when a survivor picks up a survivor item, they suffer from the Oblivious status effect for 30 seconds. This is probably Vecna's best perk, to be honest, because it's just very handy, and the fact that they drop their items, obviously, they're going to probably come into range of them quite often unless they pick them back up again, and a lot of the times the survivors don't pick their items back up again, so it's a very useful perk. The second perk we have is Languid Touch. When a survivor within 36 meters of you scares a crow, they gain the Exhausted status effect for 10 seconds. This perk has a 20-second cooldown, so despite there being a cooldown between each use, that's actually pretty strong because you do pretty much disturb crows on the map all the time. Wherever you walk, there is going to be crows that you'll set off. So the fact that that has a 10-second window of exhausted, that essentially means that you won't be able to use any of your exhaustion perks. So trying to use Dead Hard or Decisive or whatever to try and, you know, defend yourself, you're kind of screwed essentially. So it's quite a good perk, that. And then finally we have Dark Arrogance. Increases the duration you are blinded by any means and the duration of pallet stuns by 25%, but it also increases your regular vault speed by 25%. I don't know if that one's really worth it. It just means that you can vault quicker at the expense of having longer stuns. So I don't know, that's probably his least best perk in my opinion. But yeah, those are all the killer's perks. Let me know what you guys think of them down in the comments. Alright, and here we have our new survivor. Now, it is actually a dual character. Now, what I mean by this is they've actually done a very interesting idea where they've implemented two characters into one, which is very unique. They've never done this before. Now, it says that the base survivor is called Aestri. I don't know how the fuck you pronounce that, but Aestri, Yazar, I'm going to go with. Probably butchering that really badly, but you've got Aestri, and then if you switch the torso of the survivor, you get a different gender character. So you have the female variant, which is Aestri. Let me just switch it over. So this is Aestri, who I believe is like more of an elf breed. And then if you switch it to the male variant, you get Baermar, who is the human variant, and he is a male. So that's really cool. I like how they've implemented that. That is definitely an interesting decision on behavior's part. And so, yeah, we're just going to get into the perks without further ado. All right, so for the perks, first and foremost, we have Mirrored Illusion. This perk activates after completing a total of 50% worth of repairs on generators. Press the ability button 2 when next to a generator, totem, chest, or exit gate to spawn a static illusion that lasts for 120 seconds. Then the perk deactivates. Basically, for this perk, you place down like decoys of yourself, essentially, and to be honest, more times than not, the killer, if they're relatively experienced at the game, will not fall for this. Unless they've never played this chapter before or they are new to the game in general, then it does tend to work in some scenarios. A particular scenario that comes to mind is, say you're the last survivor, right? You have to go and open one of the exit gates, and, you know, it's a very difficult task trying to do that without the killer coming back to you and getting you. So I feel like where this perk really shines is that you can basically place down a hologram of yourself at one of the exits and then head over to the other one, and then when that killer's coming back in the opposite direction, it can actually fool them in some scenarios, which I've noticed. Other than that, though, I feel like it doesn't really work on generators because you can kind of tell that the person looks fake, right? It isn't the most amazing perk, but it does work in some scenarios. I'll give it that. So that's the first one. Next up, we have the absolute meme perk of this chapter, Bardic Inspiration. Press the ability button 1 while standing and motionless to enter the performance interaction. Essentially, you play the banjo, which lasts up to 15 seconds and empowers survivors within 16 meters. Roll a d20. This effect lasts for 90 seconds if the performance is completed. And basically what this does is it rolls like a dice almost on the perk down in the bottom corner. And based on the number you get between 1 and 20, you get a different outcome, which is such a neat concept for a perk. So if you roll a 1 on the die, you scream, but nothing happens. If you get between 2 and 10, it generates skill checks that give plus 1% progress to nearby survivors. If you roll between 11 and 19, the skill checks give the survivors plus 2% progress. And if you roll a 20, the skill checks give plus 3% progress. Really cool concept for a perk. And when the ability is cancelled or the performance completes, it goes on cooldown for 90 seconds. So yeah, this perk I've seen a lot of survivors use basically as a secondary teabag. So if they're at an exit, they'll just pull out the banjo and start strumming, you know, play a song for the killer, which I think is kind of funny. I think that's probably the better one out of the selection. And then finally, we have Still Sight. After not moving for 4 seconds, this perk activates. Until you start moving, you see the aura of the killer as well as all generators and chests within 24 meters. This one is relatively good too, especially the fact that you can see the killer's aura temporarily. As for seeing generators and other stuff nearby, I don't imagine this will be very important to most people unless you're like new to the game and you need a bit of help finding stuff around the map. Still a nice perk nonetheless. Those are all the new survivor perks. Let me know down in the comments what you think of them. Yeah, without further ado, we're going to get into a game first as Vecna, which I'll explain to you guys the new power. There is a new map as well. They essentially just brought out another map under the Shattered Square realm, the Decimated Borgo. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get into it without further ado. All right, you guys, we are on the new map as Vecna. Let's go. And I have actually brought a Pink Mori with me as well, so hopefully we can show that off as well. But yeah, essentially how this power works in a nutshell, let me just move my microphone one sec. You have this general power called Vile Darkness, and when you click on this, it pulls up like a menu of spells. So the top one is like a fly ability. This one is like a magic hand that like either pulls up drop pallets or blocks them from survivors dropping them. This one here is like essentially a worse version of the Artist Birds. It just sends out these skeletons that inflict damage. And then this bottom one is like a magic spectral orb thing that like reveals killer instinct when it passes through an area. So we're going to use the fly ability first. Can I also just say that this map change looks so much better with the blue rather than red. Very cool stuff. Hello there, Feng. Nice, okay. I think what we'll do first, actually, is we'll send the skeletons this way. She didn't even bother to duck, apparently. She's like, bring it on. Okay. Sure thing, Sable. Sure thing. Right, let's damage that, and let's take you to a pain res hook right here. Lovely jubbly. Apparently, Languid Touch is... I don't know if that's on cooldown right now. I think it's on cooldown. I don't really need to pay too much attention to that perk because that perk kind of just does its own thing. Essentially, whenever a survivor's within range... What the fuck, Feng? What was that hiding spot, dude? What was that hiding spot? Yeah, Languid Touch kind of just does its own thing whenever a survivor comes into range of a crow and disturbs it. it'll just do its own thing. It'll, you know, afflict them with exhausted. So I probably won't really notice that too much, thus I won't really mention it, because, you know, there's no point. Wow, we've got 2 of them on hook already. Holy moly. Right, we'll send the skeletons this way. Do I hit anybody? No. Usually you don't hit anybody, I'll be honest, because there's a lot of gaps in between the skeletons. Dark Arrogance is actually active right now. I don't think that really ever goes... I don't think it really deactivates unless you've actually got value out of it, so it's always kind of active until you use it. But essentially, yeah, if I do get stunned at any point and I get value out of that, I will let you guys know, but that's another one of those perks which I don't really need to pay too much attention to. My favorite, though, is obviously Weave Attunement. I don't know why these guys are all kind of just hanging about, like, giving up and whatnot. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here, to be honest. What? Wait, what? Is that... Okay, am I just retarded, or is that, like, space glitched? I swear to God, I swung at her right there, and it didn't even do anything. It's like that area was bugged or something. Oh, I see what you're trying to do here. I see what you're trying to do. Okay, I didn't hit her there. That's alright, though. That's fine. Yeah, these guys really ain't trying, and what's surprising is these guys are all, like, over Prestige 10, like, all of them. I think most of them were, like, Prestige 45-ish, 50. So I'm surprised they're playing like this. Maybe they just don't like Vecna, which, I mean, fair enough. They're just making it easier for me, I suppose. Alright. Love that little watermelon on your back, by the way. That's kind of cute. But yeah, my favorite perk has to be, obviously, Weave Attunement. I already mentioned that in the lobby, but... let's see. I don't think I've got any value out of that so far, because nobody's dropped... Jeez, I'm bumping into stuff here. I've not actually seen anybody drop an item anywhere. If I had, it would probably be highlighted in yellow, and I would be seeing auras right now, but no. So, right then. So, I've only actually shown off, I think, one of them. Yeah, I've only been using the Flight of the Damned. So, let's use this one. So, this one, essentially, if I send it like that, it reveals auras. There we go, like so. These guys really have just given up. Okay, thanks for the flashlight, Meg. I really appreciate it. Okay, then. Do these guys know I have a Mori? Alright. You want to get a flashy save? Go on, then. Do it. There you go. Just give them a few of those, you know? Why not? Because I kind of feel bad. I feel like they're all just don't want to play against me or something. I don't know. But yeah, we then obviously have this magic hand, which... Massive Thanos hand comes down basically and blocks it temporarily or lifts it, which is kind of cool. Also very goofy. And then obviously we've got the fly. The fly's pretty cool. Let's use that, shall we? Whee! Boom. What's up, guys? Alright then. What am I doing? Apparently I can't swing for shit. Yeah, this wasn't the game, sorry, I had in mind. I was honestly thinking these guys might try a bit harder, but... yeah, no. I should also mention there is a secret Mori, apparently, so if, like, the survivors get, like, I think it's a special artifact from a chest, it's, essentially, it allows you to do this really boring-ass Mori, which is, like, nowhere near as good as the, you know, main one. So... No? Okay. Well, can I just point out as well, what the fuck is this loop? Like, devs, where are you at? What is this? This is like an actual joke. Like, when the survivors drop this, there's like a gap enough for a survivor or a killer to walk through. It's so dumb. I don't know how that works, because logistically speaking, if you dropped that, it would just fall over completely. So... yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there. I guess we'll find out when 8.0.1 drops. But, yeah, I didn't actually mention to you guys how the Survivor power works. Now, that one's really obvious. Well, it's not obvious. I don't know why I said that. Yes, basically, there's these chests. And in the chests, you can get, like, counter spells, I guess. I don't know why it took me so long to find the chest there. But, yeah, so when they open these, it just allows them to have counter spells, I guess, that basically tell you what the survivor's using. Or what the killer's using. Jeez, my brain ain't braining, guys. It's like 2 AM. Forgive me. Send out the spectral ball, shall we? Just for no reason. Do you want to get Mori'd? Oh, apparently picked up Sable there. Okay. Sure, let's Mori her, I guess, if she's... Yeah, I can. Okay, cool. Let's go. Actually, let's take you to somewhere cool. I'm thinking this entrance doorway. I will obviously be quiet, guys. I won't speak over it. There is voice lines, you know? Right. Let's go. It's fucking blocked, dudes. Hell yeah. You couldn't even see the jaw there. It fell right through the floor. But yeah, I love this Mori because of just how... Oh, I mean, it's brutal, but also it's just one of the more realistic ones, or I guess ones that we've had with more detail in a long time. Like, the last one I can maybe think of is the Singularity melting the faces off. But yeah, we don't really get that much attention to detail very often, so it's nice to have that again, I guess, with Vecna here, or the Lich. Oh, and here we go. So here's actually a prime example of weave attunement. So this flashlight here is highlighted in yellow. I think it only shows it from a distance, like so through walls. Yeah, there you go. So you can see it over there, right over there in yellow. And obviously no one's in range of it right now. So look at that fucking skeleton just left there, chilling. Ooh. So as you can see there, the Lich, or Vecna, is reacting to Sable over here, apparently getting a special stolen artifact. So if we find her, we can probably do a secret Mori on her, because I believe I have actually double-hooked Sable. Yeah, it's a really fun ability. I'm not sure if these survivors just gave up, because, I mean, Vecna is technically overpowered. Now, I have had some games where... Ooh. Okay, apparently she's up here. But yeah, there have been some games where it's been very, like, hit or miss. I'll get, like, maybe 2 or 3 of the survivors. And then there's other games where I absolutely obliterate the survivor teams. So, I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. It is a little bit OP, but, you know, I don't know. I guess it depends on who you ask. I feel like it seems OP, but I feel like if they made it any weaker, it would be crap. So I'm kind of happy with where it is, although I have to say it's a little less fun to play against, if you know what I mean. Okay, she went through one of the portals. I don't know how it took me so long to mention this, but yes, there is portals that can take you to the upper realm, I guess, and then you've got the dungeons, the dungeon. But yeah, you've got that kind of like... There's actually 2 of them. There is 2 portals. So yeah, that's kind of cool. I'm very conscious right now, guys, because my computer is low on storage, and I'm just, like, really hoping that this video doesn't, like, stop recording at any point. If it does, I might have to restart, and you might see, like, a cut in the recording. So I really hope that doesn't happen, but it probably will sooner or later. They're all hiding now, apparently. Like, they were... Actually, ooh, hello. Just kind of sneaking around. Alright, so as I suspected, yeah, it did cut off. These guys were just having a blast blinding me there for a second, because I did go AFK, but yeah, the recording did cut off, as I suspected. I just went and deleted a few clips. Alright, here we go. Oh, she's only been hooked once, apparently. Can you tell me where Sable is, Feng? Because I really want to know. I need to know where she is. What the fuck? How did you get the unhook there? I literally just cancelled it for you, but whatever. Sure thing, buddy. Sure thing. Yeah, you can actually duck it, by the way. That's the reason why she's highlighted right now, guys, is because of this medkit here, thanks to Weave Attunement. Ooh, here's Sable. Sup? Right, let's secret Mori you, I guess. It's called Recover Artifact. Let's do it, shall we? Yeah, really lame. Honestly, kind of looks crap. I love how she's just, like, led out straight. Like, she's just T-posing right now. She's doing, like, a Blender model pose. That's kind of goofy. But yeah, that Mori's really underwhelming, to be honest. Just a bunch of weird crystals come up and stab them. It doesn't look very good, in my opinion, but, you know. Yeah, so I think we've really honestly showed off the perks, because there isn't much to say for, like, 2 of them. They kind of just happen, you know? They just kind of do their own thing, and then that one is I've already shown. So, yeah, there isn't really much to show in terms of the killer perks. They kind of just they're kind of obvious, self-explanatory, but the survivor perks, obviously, I will explain when we get into the survivor game, and those ones are a bit more interesting, obviously. Ooh, and as you can see, Weave Achievement has come in clutch right there. I think that's Meg. I'm not sure, though. Could be Fang. Right. Let's drop down, shall we? Ooh, and the skeleton's still there. I love that. Usually, that sounds, like, really demented. I promise I'm not, but... Oh, and we downed her, apparently, with the skeleton. Nice. I'm gonna take you somewhere more spacious, okay? So please don't, like, have... Okay, I thought maybe Meg would be nearby and, like, drop it on my ass, but... Ooh, this looks pretty well lit in. Ooh, this looks like a very nice space to do it. All right, let's go.
Your tail
Yeah, I love how the jaw pops off at the end. It's just kind of silly. But yeah, what I was gonna say before is I'm happy that the body here didn't disappear, because usually there's a lot of unrealism with some Moris where the body kind of just disappears after a certain amount of time, which is a little weird. Okay, so I don't know where Meg is right now. She'll probably get the hatch, but oh, it's here. Okay, that's perfectly aligned with the opening entrance. What the hell? Okay. Do I let Meg out? I might as well, actually, because I've not double hooked her, so I might as well just let her out like normal. But I'm just gonna send an orb just like over here and see if we get her, just for pure shits and giggles, I guess. And then we'll have a little fly around, I guess, whilst we wait. So apparently that orb has picked up nobody, so I take it she's probably in the dungeon somewhere. I have no idea where she is. Is she just like in a locker somewhere? I don't know, dudes. I do not know. Oh, I think that's her there. Hey Meg, you can come here, dude. You can leave. Go on. See, I'm nice like that, because I know that these guys didn't want to play against me initially, which is why they've been kind of throwing a lot. But so yeah, I'll let you go. I can't Mori her anyway, so you know, it's cool. Yes, that way. Follow the orb. Follow the magic orb. See you later, Meg. Good knowing you. Yeah. Really fun ability. Obviously, I can understand some people probably don't like it. Some people probably think Vecna is very OP, maybe even obnoxious to play against, but I think, yeah, he's less fun to go against, but playing as him, he is a heck of a lot of fun. And I honestly really like the whole 4 powers in one thing. I think that's really cool, and that's coming from me, who really doesn't care for like all this magical Dungeons and Dragons shit. Like, I didn't care about this chapter coming to the game. I don't care about... I've never wanted a chapter or a killer or whatever that implements magic into horror, so it's never really been interesting to me. But I have to say, all that aside, it's a very cool ability, so I'll give him that. The Lich is very cool gameplay-wise. I still wish it was, you know, Stranger Things Vecna, but GG's. Let's get into a game now as a survivor. Alright, we're on Badham Preschool 5. We're here as Baermar, because, let's face it, Baermar is so much cooler than Aestri. Look at this dude, he's totally based. Oh, I'm against Vecna. Let's go, dudes. Okay, we did get the new map. It's fine, but we're against Vecna, so that's what matters. Right, so first perk we might as well show off because it takes the least amount of effort is Still Sight, which you can see right now just from standing still. It shows all the nearby chests, generators, whatever. Usually it highlights them in pink, but as you can see, there's a generator there. And it also highlights the killer's aura, but the killer is nowhere near me. So it does operate on a 24-meter like radius, I believe. Let's actually go and open one of the chests, shall we? So we have a power, so I can show off how it works. Okay, we got a 3 apparently, whatever that means. Worn out tools. Okay, so it essentially just opened like a regular chest. Okay. So I'm not going to loot that because I don't want a brown toolbox. Hell no. I've got a lovely flashlight right here. So I think we're doing good. But yeah, essentially you can get these powers out that will tell you if the killer's flying, or if the killer's using the orb, or if he's using the hand, or the skeletons. And then I think there's obviously the two other ones, like a magic hand and a magic eyeball, which are kind of like artifacts, and I don't really know what those do. I'll be honest with you guys, I've not played that far to get either of those from a chest, so I do not know how those ones work. So the other perk I wanted to really show off is Bardic Inspiration, which is active like pretty much the whole time until there's a cooldown. And when you play it, oh, there we go, there's an example of a still sight active right now with the pink chest. So if I click this, it basically rolls a number, so we got 7 apparently. And yeah, you just play the banjo like so. Very cool, very chill. Of course, we need to finish the song in order to get any effect out of it. So fingers crossed the killer doesn't come here. And there we go. It is complete. It is now active down there as a perk for, you know, all survivors to be affected by it within my range, I guess. And whenever you hit a good skill check, I think it gives you a tiny bit of progress, but when you hit great skill checks, it gives you +1 or +2 or +3, depending on what number you rolled. So I think we rolled between 2 and 10, so we'll get like +1% progress for great skill checks. I have noticed that it applies to good skill checks too, so I'm not sure how that works, to be honest. I don't believe that was mentioned in the perk description anywhere, though I could be wrong. Oh, is he coming over here? I think he is. Oh, did he know? Okay, he kind of knew for a second there that I was gonna vault. Is he gonna... Oh, he's flying. He's flying. Oh, no, he's not. He's not flying. Okay, I tell a lie. I thought he was flying there. I thought he was gonna do a little thing, you know, over the window. Right, where's our pallet? Oh, and he's revealed me with the spooky orb. Okay. Oh, guys, I don't know where all the... Uh-oh. I can't see. Okay, I don't know what just happened there, guys. I really hope that doesn't happen again, though. He's gonna block this, isn't he? Yeah. Oh, he swung, apparently. That was bold. Oh, he swung again. Okay. Nice. Okay, I literally clicked the button there. I don't know what to tell you. I literally clicked the button. I don't know if you guys have had that at all recently, but have you ever just, like, clicked the drop pallet button and it just doesn't drop it? I don't know, maybe that's just me, but... Yeah, I have to say, what is this guy doing? Why is he camping? I mean, hey, you're getting my the anti-camp meter up for me, so that's much appreciated, bro. Oh my god, another gen's about to pop now. Oh my god, there's like one left. There's one left. Oh my god, this has gone fast. He's gonna camp me now. He's gonna want to. Oh my god, and Hattie's nearly finished as well. I've not even showed off you guys how Mirrored Illusion works. Although, to be fair, I've done more than 50% on a gen, so I can probably show that one off for the end game. And there we go. The game is over. Holy moly. Could I have an unhook, please? Who's this? I think this is Sable. No, it's Kate. I'm a dumbass. Alright. Uh-oh. Hattie's got a magical artifact. Oh, this chest is glowing. Boots of the Interloper. So yeah, here's an example if I pick that up. Apparently now my legs are glowing. That's kind of hype. Oh, and my fucking screen again. Guys, I don't know what's going on, but my Elgato has been really buggy recently. I need to get like a new HDMI wire or something because it keeps doing this thing where it kind of like cuts out just randomly. So right now I can see when he's using the skeletons, I believe. I don't want to go down here. That wouldn't be any good. But I do want to try and stay close to Sable, you know, so I can get like a flashy save. Hopefully. I have no idea where anyone is though, so... Right, then... Oh, apparently Hattie's on an exit, so I guess we'll head over there, wherever the hell she is. If we find the opposite exit, the one that's open... Okay, this one is open. Then I can, you know, put down a hologram. Oh, they're all here. Has this guy given up? Maybe he's given up. Oh, we got another one. Gauntlets of the Night Watch. Now my arms are glowing, and I can see him use the skeletons! Epic. Oh, does he know I'm here? Ah! Okay. Okay. I was being a bit stupid there, going back there. I'm not gonna lie. No! Guys, help me. Help. Don't run away. He'll get me. He'll get me. Help. Kate! Oh my god, I swear to god if you leave. Oh, is he dropping me? You did drop me, dude, so if you do pick me up again, I will just get off. Well, it's nice knowing you, dude. See you later, I guess.
Thank you, kind sir.
Damn, I feel bad. Really nothing happened, to be honest. And also, I didn't even get to show you guys how Mirrored Illusion works, but he just plays down a hologram. It's not that cool, but, you know, it would have been nice to show it. But GG's to the Lich, I guess. Alright, you guys, that was the video. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Let me know down in the comments what you all think of this chapter. I know I'm a little late to covering this, but I did have to re-record everything. Otherwise, you guys would have had an unfinished product. Essentially, you would have had a video with no game sound, and it would have been shit. So yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, let me know down in the comments what you all think of this chapter. Me personally, I think it's actually surprisingly good. I wasn't really expecting anything too great to come from this when it was announced, but at least on the killer side, I can say that Vecna is somebody I'll probably play outside of this chapter because he's actually fun, and I like what they've done with the new map. I think it looks a lot better just as a realm. I think the blue color scheme and everything looks a lot better. It looks more like ghastly and spectral, you know, more spooky, more fitting for the night as well. But I think just as a standalone new map, it's really good. That's just my thoughts though. Let me know what you guys think. I'll be very interested to know, and the Mori as well is cool. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to smash the like button down below to let me know. It really helps the video out in the algorithm. Also, if you haven't done so already, be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications so you never miss a single video I post. With that being said, thank you all so much for watching, and I shall catch you very soon with a new video. Goodbye.